Hello everybody and welcome to Pleasantview. I am so excited to start gameplay. If you've been watching my behind the scenes series, you know that I have been waiting weeks to start this playthrough and I am so excited. So we are going to jump right in. It is Monday at 7:21 a.m. and we are here with Mr. Don Lothario and he wants to woohoo with Nina, invite Nina over, woohoo with Dina, and pretty much just do lots of woohoo and talk to Mortimer, who is his future father-in-law, so that doesn't seem like a bad idea. You may notice that Don's needs are extremely high, and that is because if you watched my Townie Gussy Up video, you may have recognized that I did those Gussy Ups right here behind Don's condo. And so I was actually on this lot for a few hours and I needed to reset the time, and I also gave him a max motive because he was desperate for it. So let's see. Because it's Monday and I resynced all the lots, Don is actually supposed to go to work today, but he does have one vacation day. So what I actually think I'm going to do, since I want to spend time with him and just start playing, is I'm going to have him call in and use his vacation day so we can spend the day with him. So to do that, I'm going to click on him and I'm going to click work, take paid leave. This is the duvet days mod. If you don't have it, I will link it in the description below. Perfect. And since he did that before his carpool arrived, the carpool will not show up. Now, the other thing I'm just realizing is because it's Monday, Nina actually has a job and she is our PE teacher. So we will be going to work with her today when we play the school, when we get to the oldies at the end of the round. And so I think I'm actually going to have him invite over Dina because Nina is at work. And so maybe we will invite Nina over after she gets home from work at about 3 p.m. You'll also notice up here on the top right, interest has been added to Don's loan. If you watched the behind the scenes for Don Lothario, you know that he has a mortgage. And so, yikes, he is getting a lot of interest very quickly. Hopefully he goes through with his marriage to Cassandra Goth, and if he sells his condo, he can use that money to pay off his mortgage because he will not need his condo anymore. Okay, we've invited Dina over and his needs are good. So we're really just gonna wait for her to show up. Oh, he has an extra newspaper because I reset the time. Look at him watching his giant TV. Football at 7:50 in the morning. You know what? Football's on at every hour of the day here in America, so that is not unusual. Well, hello, Dina. Look at her. She looks gorgeous. I love this hairstyle. I love her bright green eyes. I love this dress on her because it just reminds me so much of the original that she was wearing. Come say hello. And he does want to woohoo in a bed, so we will have them woohoo in the bed. He wants to woohoo with her, he wants to woohoo in the bed. He has 3 bolts with her and her sister. Dirty jokes. Classic. Ooh, Christy Stratton. Cute. Well, we're just gonna greet her and then maybe ask her to leave because... Oh, you lost your crush. You lost your crush. You didn't like her dirty joke? We're gonna greet Christy really quickly just to see if he has bolts with her and then actually say goodbye to her. 1 bolt. Because Don's lifetime want is to have 10 simultaneous loves and he is straight, so he's going to need to meet more Sims because he's gonna have to have 10 simultaneous love relationships if he wants to meet his lifetime want. Tell her a dirty joke. You two and your dirty jokes. Farting hearts for her. I mean, she is beautiful. I love Dina. I love her. Why don't we actually admire her? Since you lost your crush, let's try to get the crush back before we jump into the woohoo. That just seems like... I mean, he wants to be in love. He loves love. Isn't that what his bio states? Let's take a look at his bio here. So many ladies, so little time. When Don isn't thinking about dating, he's sleeping. But I guess he needs to rest after all his dating. Oh, she turned down his flirt? She rejected his flirt? Oof. That's gotta hurt. Play punch you, punch me. Maybe you guys will just be good friends. He does want to woohoo with her, but if she's gonna keep turning him down. Let's try again. We just tried to charm, so why don't we... What is their relationship? 67 over 71. Why don't we appreciate her and then entertain her with a regular joke, and then maybe try to charm her again if we can get our short term from 67 maybe over 70. She does like to be admired. Alright, 82 over 75. Let's see if she'll accept his flirt now. Yes, she does. He's in love, and she's in love. He's straight for the goose, and she takes the goose. Alright, now let's try. Yes, I'm talking about you. I love when they stare into your soul. Alright, let's go to the casual menu and see if they will do a woohoo in the bed. So I do play with ACR, that's what is called the casual menu, autonomous casual romance. So Sims will autonomously perform actions, romantic actions more frequently. And in addition to that, I did set up some things, a risky woohoo percentage, which I actually have set up very low. A very low risky woohoo percentage, which means even if they don't try for baby, there's still a small chance of getting pregnant. And you'll notice that I did not make Dina selectable, which I know a lot of people do. And that is because I actually have a mod so that all playable Sims who are able to get pregnant can get pregnant even when they're not selectable. So Dina has a chance of getting pregnant right now with this risky woohoo, even though she's not selectable. And this can also happen on community lots in the background. So if Dawn goes to a community lot and Dina and Mortimer, who I am not playing, are not selectable in the background and go woohoo in a photo booth, Dina has a chance of getting pregnant from that. So it is very possible that I can open up a household for a sim I haven't played yet, and even if my sim has not woohooed with them, that they could be pregnant. That is one reason that I have the risky woohoo percentage so low. I also want a little bit of population control. What does he want to do now? He's gonna go smooch her. Oh, that was a great woohoo. Now he's gonna strut, strut, strut. Strutting and smooching. Ooh, he wants to gain a skill point. I'm gonna lock that in because he does need a cleaning skill point to get promoted, and he is not a clean sim, so he's not gonna do that on his own. We are gonna have to do that. So since he wants a cleaning skill point, or just a skill point, we are gonna use that to our advantage. So Dawn currently has 4 loves: Dina, Kaylynn, Nina, and Cassandra Goth. And he wants to have 5 loves. These two are just all over each other now. He's in platinum from that woohoo, and he wants to dance with her. We can do that. More. Let's do a slow dance. And she's like, oh, me? You want to dance with me? He wants to woohoo in the bed again. Well, maybe it's 12:30. Why don't we get some lunch and then we'll work on our skill point if we have time, but if not, once 3 o'clock hits, we will call over Nina. Alright, why don't we say goodbye to her? Let's make the bed, just even though you're not a neat sim, so that we can, when we invite Nina over, we can do that. Let's go downstairs. And we will have some lunch. He does not actually have any ingredients, so he can't make anything that requires ingredients. So we're just gonna have him have some quick food. Let's have some frozen mushroom soup. He doesn't strike me as the kind of person that would go out of his way to go grocery shopping if he doesn't have to, so we're not going to go get ingredients right now. With some of the other families on this first day, I imagine we're going to be going to the grocery store with most of them to get some ingredients. But for Don, I don't think he would do that. Frozen mushroom soup. It's just a nice little quick meal. I actually checked, I have over 100 custom foods in my game, and you'll notice on the refrigerator that I did a lot of editing to my pie menu. So quick foods, drinks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you'll see, even if I just click have lunch, cheesy garlic bread, chicken nuggets, fettuccine alfredo, frozen Pizza Heart, poke bowls. We've got so much stuff. And this is all the things that Don can make for lunch with 1 cooking skill point. So you can imagine a sim with 10 cooking skill points. We've also got drinks, bubble teas and lemon teas and cafe lattes. So my ingredients mod is a big part of my gameplay, as is the custom foods, because it just adds so much variety. Man, you scarfed that down, Don. Whew. You must have been hungry. All right, it's 2:09. I know Nina gets off work at 3 because that is the time. What is this? Oh, roaches. Ew. Oh, Angela Pleasant. Let's go greet her. Just because he wants to meet someone new. Let's go greet her. Hello, Angela. And then actually let's say goodbye, Angela. I just wanted to get that want to see what else he would roll, and he actually rolled the want to invite Nina over, which is what we're going to do, so that's great. That's going to give him some more aspiration points. And I know a lot of people, they like to play wants-based. I don't play only wants-based, but I do take what my Sims want to do into account to tell stories for them. So after you use the restroom, we are going to call up Nina. Thinking about makeout. Classic Don. All right, let's now call Nina and invite her over. And I do like to rack up the aspiration points as much as possible because I do have a lot of custom aspiration rewards in my game, which you will see as I scroll through here. So I created some of these and I took some other custom items and just turned them into aspiration rewards. So I do like to rack those up. You'll notice some of these ones at the beginning that are not usually at the beginning that say 0. And that is because those have been changed so that the object costs 0 aspiration points, but it costs aspiration points every time you use it. And so that's why these say 0 at the beginning. They're not free. They do cost aspiration reward points, but they cost it at the time that you use it. And that is actually one of the ways that I have made some of the aspiration rewards a little bit more expensive, because I found I just had so many aspiration rewards that I wanted to make things more expensive, but there is a limit to how expensive you can make them. And so in order to bypass that limit, if an aspiration reward, if I want it to be above that limit, I can set each use of it to that limit. And so that allows me to have a higher overall cost for the aspiration reward. You are gonna get sick, Don, if you keep doing that. Stop. Greet Nina. You wanted to invite her over. Aw, kiss, kiss, kiss. Smooch, smooch, smooch. Let's go inside so you guys don't get caught. Don't want you getting caught. Oh, Mary Sue's here. We could greet her. See if we have any bolts with her. I doubt it, and I don't really want you two to get together, but you do what you want, not what I want. Why are you not greeting her? Do you not want to meet the future ruler of Pleasantview? I mean, she's in the politics career. She could very easily be in charge of everything. 2 bolts. Don has a lot of bolts with a lot of Sims because of his aspiration reward. He has the massive attraction reward in the romance tree, which increases his overall chemistry. So, all right, let's go inside so people don't see you cheating on your fiancé. Dirty, dirty dog. You're gonna tell her a dirty joke? When you told her sister a dirty joke, you guys fell out of crush, so be very careful, sir. Oh my god. Ricky Cormier, never nude and hydrophobic. Well, I guess he won't be going skinny dipping, that's for sure. Why don't you just talk to Nina first? Nina, why are you reading? Why are we reading? You come over for a booty call and you pick up, what is that, a mystery novel? Who are you? You are Dina Caliente. You should be strutting around. Who are we gossiping about? Christy Stratton, you just met her today. What are you talking about? Her outfit or something? Let's give Nina a charm. 3 bolts. He currently has a higher relationship with Dina because they saw each other today. But I always see Don and Nina as just, I love them together. I really do. This is ACR in action. You will see that the social event has the ACR in parentheses. Let's go to casual. Woohoo! In the bed. And this, I think, will be Nina's very first woohoo. They have not woohooed before, if I remember correctly. Don had his very first woohoo with Kaylynn. He had a public woohoo with Kaylynn. He obviously woohooed with Dina earlier today, and now he's woohooing with Nina. This will fulfill 3 wants for him: woohoo in bed, woohoo with Nina, and woohoo with 3 different Sims. He is already in platinum, but he is just going to further go into platinum. And she obviously had a want for it too because she got some aspiration rewards. Now he wants to woohoo in the hot tub. Now we could woohoo with Nina again in the hot tub, or we could woohoo with somebody else. He wants to woohoo with 5 different Sims. So we could woohoo with Cassandra, who we have not woohooed with yet. 3 ladies in one day. Don, you are disgusting. But also classic. Aw, look at them. Don's fears are to get rejected for woohoo with Nina, get rejected for woohoo with Dina, or get engaged to Dina. He also wants to make out with 5 different Sims. He has made out with Dina, made out with Nina, made out with Kaylynn. Let's see, he had his very first kiss with Nina. Kissed Nina, kissed Dina, kissed Kaylynn, kissed Cassandra. He's never made out with Cassandra. I think we should invite Cassandra over. Let's give Nina a sweet talk and then say goodbye to her. It is 7 p.m. Then why don't we make our bed so that when Cassandra comes over, she does not realize that we have had other ladies over today. And then we can call her over and then maybe take a shower while we are waiting for her. Sounds great. I'll be there in a few. All right, hop in the shower really quickly, freshen up. Oh, the wall is in the way. All right. If you watched the behind the scenes where I did the tour of his house, you'll know that I did not make this. So there may be some things like this since I downloaded this lot where I need to quietly fix it. So that shower was just slightly sideways. So now that we have fixed that, we can go out to the front with these gross, trash everywhere and wait for Cassandra, and here she is. Let's greet her. Get out of the shower now. Get out of the shower and come greet. Don't think about your woohoo with other people, unless you were thinking about the woohoo with her. Oh, she must have had the want to kiss him because she just got some aspiration points. And she's putting the moves on him. I love it. Why don't we give her a makeout? So many ladies, so little time. But I'm actually gonna pick up this can just because it's bothering me also. You will do the will of the watcher on occasion. Okay, it is 9 p.m. and he has a 100/89 with her. He wants to woohoo in the hot tub, so I think we are just gonna go for that. The hot tub is on the roof here. Rooftop hot tub. Oh, it's very dark up here. He has 654 simoleons. I'm gonna buy some lights really quickly. All right, I just bought 3 lights to help up here, just because it's a little dark. Look at that view. Get in the hot tub at night. That gorgeous view. Look at them. You can hear the water. Time for some smooches. Whispering sweet nothings. You'll notice Cassandra's engagement ring is black. That's because her favorite color is black, and I have the color traits mod. What other favorite color would Cassandra have except black? She just looks so happy with him. I almost feel bad for her. Let's see. Man, Don has just... he's obsessed with women and woohoo. He wants to woohoo with 5 different sims, make out with 5 different sims, do a public woohoo, woohoo in the bed. Oh, and he's extremely tired and hungry. Alright, well, why don't you come downstairs? Oh, you generated laundry while you were in the shower? I did not even notice. So this is what the laundry looks like if you don't change the color of it. You can change the color of it per lot. I just have not done that for this lot. I did do a few things after the lot tour that I had forgotten about. In some of the households, I did the, I changed the default plate and bowl colors, and also in their inventories for the Sims, I added umbrellas. But I did nothing else besides that. Alright, it is midnight, so we are going to say goodbye to Cassandra because Don really needs to go to sleep. He does have the day off work today because it is already Tuesday. He has the day off work today, so we'll get to spend the next day with him, but he does need to go to bed. So, good night, sweetheart. When we play the Goth household, they may get married because Cassandra's going to want to get married right away, and so we will see. Here, pick up that laundry. Pick up that laundry, use the restroom, and then it's time for you to go to sleep. So this may be the only day we play in the condo if Don goes through with the wedding to Cassandra. In his inventory, he does have the non-committal trait. Non-committal Sims in my game have a minimum of an 80% chance to leave someone at the altar, to not go through with a wedding. So we will see if that actually happens, but we'll get to that when we play the Goth household. But for now, it's good night, Don, and thank you everybody so much for joining me for our first day with Don in Pleasantview.